If you're considering new furniture or electronics and you don't want to shell out a lot of money up front, consider Groby's Rent-to-Own Home Furnishings. Groby's carries name brand quality merchandise and has flexible payment options, including up to 6 months, same as cash, with no credit hassles or long-term obligations. Groby's is located at 2915 North National Road in Columbus. Call manager Chris Klein at 812-418-8226 today. Visit Groby's online at grobys.com.
Our second match on the card is a tag team match. With the stipulation, if Jordan Kage wins, he gets an Emerge title shot. However, if Austin Tyler Morris wins, he gets a one-on-one match with Kage of his choosing. Let's bring out our first competitor.
In your eyes is the picture perfect. In your eyes does the grass look greener? Have you seen it through my eyes?
There he is. My man.
Lurch, you cannot start the soapbox immediately once he steps out of the entrance.
What do you mean? That's picture perfect Jordan Kage right there. What are you talking about? That's your next champion right there.
Well, if we're going by track record, Jordan Kage has already had a shot at the Emerge Championship when Donnie Idol was holding it, and he did not end up creating that opportunity.
Well, if we're going by, deservedness, he definitely deserves another shot, if you ask me. I mean, look at him. Look at picture perfect Jordan Kage.
Very, very true, but his partner is just as dangerous.
Oh, yes, Jerry Andrews. What a choice. What a choice that was.
Both Jordan Kage and ATM were given the opportunity to choose their own partner. I'm hearing that Jordan Kage made multiple phone calls before he offered Jerry Andrews a case of beer if he took the position, and well, here Jerry Andrews is.
Hey, who can blame him? And he gets a shot back in Emerge Wrestling. We saw Jordan Kage. How many people did he call that day? At least 25 that day.
That was a lot of people.
I almost accepted. I almost accepted.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Jerry Andrews called him back right when he was after me.
And here come their opponents. First things first, of course, ATM Austin Tyler Morris, a man who has been continually left on the short end of the stick when it comes to his matches with Jordan Kage. But this time, they have completely equal firepower. And remember, if ATM wins this match, if ATM is able, or Bret Havoc is able to pin either member of Jordan Kage's team, ATM gets a match at Emergence Day next month against Jordan Kage. of his choosing. Of course, if Jordan Kage wins, he gets a title shot. So both men have something to fight for, and I think that is why this was a really good idea for Commissioner Lowe to make this match, because both men have something to fight for.
And this crowd has changed their mind on Austin Tyler Morris, it seems. They are really supportive of ATM.
Well, coming out now is going to be one man that the Emerge crowd has never, ever had to wonder about.
Listen to this crowd.
That is amazing.
I can't tell if this crowd hates Jordan Kage more or likes ATM more.
I think it is mutual.
Introducing his tag team partners.
What a choice for ATM as a tag partner in this match.
And indeed, I think that ATM and Bret Havoc could make a good team down the line.
Absolutely.
But right now, they're not worried about that. Bret Havoc had a very interesting talk with ATM. Bret Havoc said, "Why should I help you?" And it was a very good point. The ATM, I think, made a very salient point. Bret Havoc wants to be in that Emerge title picture, and if Jordan Kage is there, that boots out Bret Havoc. Everybody in this match has something to fight for, including Jerry Andrews, who we're not seeing consistently in Emerge. The elf into the arms of Santa Claus.
I guess beautiful Bret Havoc was a good boy this year.
He was a beautiful boy. But in this particular case, Bret Havoc and ATM, I feel like, mesh up incredibly well. ATM has a little bit of flash, but he's a more technical wrestler, and Bret Havoc knows what he's doing. Very, very experienced. We know when the crowd did not like ATM, he was learning everything that he knew off of Jordan Kage. This could be another great learning experience for ATM, who is no slouch in his own right, John.
Yeah, and you were saying they are pretty equal. Same style of wrestling, almost same height, same look, same everything. And like you were saying, they mesh very well together, and I'm very excited to see this match.
And the biggest thing that they share, a love from the Emerge fan base.
Ain't that the truth?
Jerry Andrews is trying to psychologically take this crowd out of the match, but instead he's leaving the ring.
It didn't quite work.
Having to collect his breath before the match even starts, they might be in for a long ride.
Bret Havoc has not yet even made his way into the ring. Oh, here we go.
I just noticed the Santa ring attire there.
This crowd is incredible.
Absolutely, and they love both members of ATM's team, and they hate both members of Jordan Cage's team. Of course, we always have a hot crowd on hand at Parkside Elementary, and boys, just think, next month Emerge kicks off its 4th year, the 3rd anniversary show, Emergence Day 3, and we already know, no matches have been set yet except for that strap match, but we already know the main event will be whoever wins the main event tonight versus Congo Kong making his Emerge debut.
Congo Kong, the monster. I cannot wait for Congo Kong to come in here and rip that Emerge championship away from whoever wins it tonight.
You know, I would love to say that I wish it was January right now, but I'm way too excited for this card tonight to wish it was January.
A lot of people could easily say, maybe let's hold off, let's not go to this one, let's go to the next one, but they would be missing one heck of a show, should they not. All right, looks like after much hullabaloo that Jerry Andrews and Bret Havoc will be starting this match. A match that I'm not positive has ever happened before, but it's very interesting.
Oh, Jordan Kage says, I'm starting this one.
More hullabaloo. All right, Jordan Kage and Bret now.
Oh my goodness.
We're a minute into this match and nobody has even touched. ATM just told me he thought it was a family show and I would be inclined to agree. All right, looks like we're finally going to get to some action here. Bret Havoc, Jordan Kage about to lock horns. Collar and elbow tie at center of the ring. Jordan Kage gets the best of him there. Bret Havoc down to one knee. Wagging his finger though, Dikembe Mutombo style, off into the ropes. Goes Jordan Kage and catches Bret Havoc with a shoulder block. And right now Bret Havoc has a look on his face like, okay, you got one on me.
As much as I hate to admit it, Jordan Kage has an immense amount of strength. We just saw him shoulder tackle him and that smack onto the ring.
I mean, we have talked before about the fact that, you know, Jordan Kage earned his nickname of Picture Perfect. Say what you want about the guy's character, but he has beautiful form.
Oh, he's perfect. I mean, he's picture perfect, no doubt, and he's taking it to beautiful Bret Havoc. He's going to need some beautiful reversal for him. He's going to take the upper hand against Kage.
Well, I think you might have spoken too soon. Yep, Bret Havoc now trying to work his way out of that hold. Brings Jordan Kage into a wrist lock of his own. And now Jordan Kage rolling through. Kips up. We always forget about the athleticism of Jordan Kage. And there is his smarts.
Going right back to that arm that he was working on earlier.
Oh, that's right.
That never works. It never works. You know the definition of insanity, John. Kip up there from Bret Havoc and again brought down by the hair.
It's not going to give him that satisfaction. Jordan Kage isn't going to let anybody get the one up on him. Bret Havoc tried to kip up just like Jordan Kage and he said no thank you.
Bret Havoc kips up one more time. Able to catch Jordan Kage with a shot before Jordan Kage was able to bring him back down, and now a couple kicks to each side of Jordan Kage. 2 count now, and Bret Havoc did not get him, but you gotta figure Jordan Kage is a little bit perplexed.
North, south, east, and west kicks there.
This crowd begging for ATM to join the match.
And now
oh, and Kage runs away.
yeah, I think that might have been the smart move.
We've seen Kage leave the battles before, haven't we?
We most certainly have. It seems like every time that ATM is about to get a fair shot at him, Jordan Kage runs. Jerry Andrews firmly in control of this match, sends ATM off into the ropes. ATM ducks under a clothesline and now gets some offense in on Jerry Andrews. Shoots off Jerry Andrews, is reversed. And Austin Tyler Morris with a big takedown takes the headband clear off of Jerry Andrews. Flapjack.
Wow.
And oh boy, do pancakes sound good.
Oh, wow. Austin Tyler Morris almost closed the deal right there against Jerry Andrews.
And now you can see a sense of urgency on the face of Jordan Kage. He now realizes that Jerry Andrews could lose him this title shot.
Knocked him right over the top rope.
Oh, wow.
And now Bret Havoc in taking out the trash, and this is not where you want to be against Bret Havoc.
Uh-oh, what are these guys setting up for? Oh, he's tagging them in. I got you.
Bret Havoc now the legal man. Bret Havoc over, and both men out of the way. Grabbing Bret Havoc, brings him down, and catching each other. Bret Havoc one step ahead.
Oh, man. Uh-oh, and ATM's ready to make a deposit.
And now ATM through. Baseball slide got both of them. And ATM to the outside. Bret Havoc, though. Bret Havoc is never one to throw away one-upsmanship. Bret Havoc off into the ropes. Takes to the air!
Oh, wow.
Tope con hilo. Straight into the arms of Santa Claus.
Landed in Santa's lap. I mean, it couldn't have been planned more beautifully.
I bet he just asked for a title shot for Christmas.
And notice, when we first saw Bret Havoc and he would do that tope, he would land on his back. He has cultivated his game and improved it such that he now lands on his feet while simultaneously taking down 2 or more opponents.
What were you saying earlier about them meshing well together?
Absolutely. And now, off into the ropes goes Bret Havoc, tagging in ATM, and it looks like ATM is finally going to get him some.
Here he goes, and Kage is down.
ATM now working Jordan Kage over into a lock, and Jordan Kage realizing what was, And that is a good way to break your neck.
Those ropes are tight, and ATM's back just smacked.
And
he hasn't moved.
You know, we talk about, oh God, oh, this is the pin. This is it, 2 count. And ATM didn't even make it to 2.5. As I was about to say, we talk about Jordan Kage, we talk about ATM and Bret Havoc meshing well. What about Jordan Kage and Jerry Andrews?
Not only that, but Jordan Kage is fighting for his #1 contendership spot for the Emerge Championship case.
And Jerry Andrews is fighting for a case of beer.
Well, there you go.
Raking the eyes. Jerry Andrews takes to the eyes. Threatening our official.
Motivation is motivation, and these guys are motivated, no
Off into the
doubt.
ropes goes Jerry Andrews. Basement crossbody. 2 count, that's no.
Even with his entire body weight on both of his shoulders, ATM was able to kick out. You can tell how badly he wants this.
Jordan Kage, now that he has the upper hand, voluntarily taking to ATM. Backs ATM back up into the corner here, planning something dastardly, no doubt. Straight shot to the face.
This is it, Emerge audience. You thought ATM was going to pull it off, but you're seeing the downfall. You're seeing that account balance go to 0 right now. Oh, wow.
And
And now you're not even seeing it.
And from this vantage point, it didn't look like Jordan Kage was using open-handed fist. Oh, and we always got to see this.
Come on, ref.
I mean, we talk about how smart Jordan Kage is.
I didn't see nothing.
Sure you didn't. 2 count, ATM still managing to kick out.
Even with that loss of breath from Jordan Kage despicably choking him, still able to
Slam there. Jordan Kage tagging in Jerry Andrews.
You can see how.
And now slamming Jerry Andrews over into ATM. Going for the cover now too, and Bret Havoc in there to break it up.
I've been watching him in the turnbuckle, and he is antsy to get in that ring.
Now Jerry Andrews was choking ATM against the ropes, and Hollywood Bobby Olson, who has remained conspicuously quiet during this match, well, with his actions, not his mouth, got him a little ATM. ATM is in a bad, bad way here.
He needs to tag Bret Havoc. Isolated over there in the corner.
And you can tell Jerry Andrews is at the top of his game right now. I mean, he looks like he's getting in better shape since we last saw him. And
Absolutely, but you know what? ATM is ready too, and he's been in the best shape of his life now for the past couple of months, continually getting better, fighting his way up to the ropes, trying to make it to his feet. And now Jordan Kage straight over by us, and here comes Bret Havoc. Bret Havoc in like a house of fire, ducks under a clothesline, hits Jerry Andrews with a couple shots, taking the big man down, it appears, and just making him stumble. Now springboard off, catches him. Wow. With a chin breaker there.
That's it.
And that will be it. 1, 2, and no, 2 count only. Wow. Good night.
That's exactly what you needed if you were ATM. Get outside, get Bret Havoc, recharge.
And the shorts have come off.
Santa baby. Hard kicks to the chest of Jerry Andrews.
Forearm back into the ropes, shoots off Jerry Andrews, it gets reversed. ATM tags himself in, suicide dive to the outside. Here comes ATM, Jerry Andrews didn't see the tag, ATM laying in wait. Now picks him up, fireman's carry position. Oh, Jerry Andrews able to duck out of it, but now kick to the gut, ATM over. Brings him down with a Falcon's arrow, and that could be it. 1, 2.
Oh,
and
wow.
Ironically, Jordan Kage threw in Bret Havoc to break up the pin. Brilliant move there.
Perfect timing.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
That is using you against your partner. Jordan Kage in now, stalking his prey, brings him up, looking for the ripcord, and he got it!
That's it.
And that will be all. 1, 2, and ATM kicked out!
Come on.
That is the move that left ATM face down on the mat.
Casey, I wish I could tell you how he kicked out of that, but I'm speechless. I have no idea.
Heart. That is one thing that you cannot teach. That is one thing that ATM has developed. Heart and a will to succeed and seething hatred for Jordan Kage. Now, fireman's carry positioning though. Bret Havoc interfering, pushing Jerry Andrews off, takes him to face kick University there. Off into the ropes he goes. Catches Jordan Kage with a face wash, and now straight kick. ATM up, fireman's carry, brings him over, Death Valley driver. 1, 2, 3 count.
It's over.
And ATM will have a match of his choosing at Emergence Day against Jordan Kage. Gentlemen, the only question is, what match will he choose?